I've been absolutely loving the Ultimate Universe relaunch at Marvel. However, the one book that I could not get into was X-Men, and it was because it was lacking all the characters I really wanted to see in a different lens, in a different world, in a different timeline. So it hasn't really been for me. But I think that's about to change with Ultimate Wolverine because I think this is the X-Men book that I wanted. In this part of the Ultimate Universe, everything is ruled over by Omega Red, Colossus, and Magic, who are all part of the Maker's Council. They have taken to experimenting on other mutants to kind of undo some of the things that the Ultimates have been doing across the world. So they are conducting their own idea of the Weapon X program, and we are introduced to this version of Logan, who is a pretty good blend between Winter Soldier and Logan Wolverine that we know. So he's been experimented on, has the claws, has the healing ability, has the brutality, but he's also missing all of his background. So just like Bucky Barnes, he has become a living weapon and ends up doing some pretty horrible things to two characters that we know he's had previous relationships with. This issue moves quick. This is really fast-paced action, really sets the stage for us to understand just how lost this Logan is, because through his conversation with a certain character, who I won't spoil here, we get enough backstory to know that what has happened to him, what he has become, is extremely tragic. And the speed at which it moves is great. We are just thrown right into the situation because it's kind of assumed that you're already reading some of the other Ultimate stuff. So I really like that we didn't waste any time just getting right into it. It's fast, it's brutal violence. It's so, so good. Like, it's exactly what you'd want from a Wolverine comic. And this art team absolutely nails it. Like, what they do matches with what the story's calling for in a perfect way. I mean, they really go all in on showing the most nasty, vile, brutal Wolverine that they possibly could without going too far for, you know, a mainstream comic book. Loved it. And I also really like that this ends on a mystery. There is a mystery telepath that they're messing around with. We don't know who it is. It's barely mentioned, but it's going to be really interesting to see how this progresses. And I'm really excited to see how this series ends up tying into the main Ultimate series.